Hey guys, welcome to another week. I haven't done one of these in a while just because Saam hasn't been updating their teasers. But anyhow, finally they got the teasers for August in. So let's see what we have. This will be from the 11th until the 15th of August. So let's see what we have. Monday, Rachel's secret world is on the brink of exposure. Now, like I've been saying, I like everything that they're doing with Rachel, and I also like how now this is tying into Leeto's the money laundering thing that I've always been saying. That I just hope that is linked to that, and finally that it's actually what is happening. It links back to, so the whole thing comes full cycle. So that I'm really excited about it. I can't wait to see where it goes. I mean, since day one, I have been saying, of course, Lieto is washing money there. So it was just a question of, well, where's the money coming from or whose money is it? And now we finally got those answers. So I'm really excited. This is the one story that got me excited and tuned in. Currently, it's Skeem. Make gives Mapite a harsh wake up call. Yeah, you're still here. So not much to add there. I'm just gonna move on. Lehasa faces crazy with a new proposal. I wonder what proposal that is. I just feel like with Lehasa, the writers they are not sure what to do yet with him because yeah, I don't know how to put it, but I just feel like they just don't know what to do with him at the current moment, and they're just trying to make up something, but it's not sticking because there's no intent behind it. They tried the Dr. Blue, and again, that is also dragging for whatever reason. So, yeah, we'll see. Tuesday, Tibo's treats Mapisi like the help. I mean, at some point, right? I think I've spoken about this before. At what point do you be like, okay, well, enough is enough? Yes, you might have hurt the person, but at what point do you stop taking the the treatments, the harsh treatments, or the disrespect, or the insults, long after you have apologized? So how long until you are like, okay, you know what, I'm 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 up to here with this? Because I think Mapiti, I still don't understand why. Because I mean, yes, she has messed up, and if Thibaut said, "Well, I'm not gonna forgive you," then let that be. But now he can't sort of expect her not to leave, but at the same time, she's been treated like, you know. So some might say, "Well, it's justified because of what she did," but it's like, yeah, I get that, but just for how long though? How long does she need to roll with the punches? That would be my question. Wednesday, Rachel moves in with the last person she would have imagined. Uh, this is Leto. Well, let me not say this is Leto. I'm assuming this is Leto. So we'll see. Because that makes sense. That makes sense. They are now going to be business partners, so that makes sense. The toxic atmosphere in Tibo's house is starting to affect the kids, but Tibo's is not ready to fix it. That's exactly what I was talking about, or referring to. See, when you have kids involved and you choose to forgive the mother of your kids, you need to make peace for the sake of the kids. Because you know what happens when kids grow up in an environment that is full of anger, of hatred, and everything else. You know what happens later on in their adult life. The therapist will be like, well, how was your childhood like? And then all of their problems, this is where they're going to start from. This is what's going to create those long-term problems for them. Thursday, Mapiti is triggered when she sees the man who destroyed her marriage in a happy relationship. The guy was in a relationship, or she didn't know. Okay, um, but yeah, it happens. It happens. I mean, she lost everything or almost lost everything because of him, and he, in a way, wasn't really affected by this because his life never really changed. So I get where she's coming from. A couple realizes that they want different things in life. Who is this couple? I'm assuming because the current couples that we have, it's what's her name? What's her name? The one who's dating Kat's father. What's her name? Crazy. Yeah, it's either Crazy or Robert or Lehasa and Pretty. That's the current. Oh, but it can't be Melita and my money's on the two couples, Crazy or Lehasa's relationship. Friday, Salamina refuses to lie to the police to cover up for Rachel until she finds out that the money that Rachel is making is the same money that is helping her husband recover. Then she will be singing a different tune. Mapiti stoops to her lowest to spy Thomas. I wonder what she will do, but I just think she should just let this go, because what's the point? Like, what will she gain from that? She's trying to heal, and I feel then if you're trying to heal from a situation, you shouldn't invite yourself back into the same situation that you're trying to heal from. So yeah, I'll say she should just move on and focus on rebuilding her life. So that was it for this week. The one story that I'm looking forward to is the Rachel Lieto, the whole money laundering, that I'm really, really excited for, and it's something that I'm looking forward to. So until next week, I'm Young, I'm out.